So we have the machine set up here. It's an A5 M50 by AtomStack. This is a machine they sent me a little bit ago. So first of all, we're gonna plug it in and try it out, see how it works. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in power, okay, and plug in USB. There we go. And let's get a little bit closer to it. Whoops, there we go. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's bring up GRBL and let's see. So there's my list of ports. I'm gonna turn it on. And there we go. COM33 shows up, so it must be COM33 as I power it up. Cool. Hit OK. And then connect. Not hit OK, but select that port. I'm going to hit connect. All right, we're connected. There's no message. That's a little weird. Okay. So let's try talking to it. Money? Nope, nothing. Okay. Money, money. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Cool. So let's see what we got here. So we have a homing cycle with hard limits, no soft limits. That's a little weird. Okay, we might change that. And then, so thousands of maximum laser power. Okay, 80 steps per millimeter. That's all right. You can still get really good images with 80 per millimeter. 6,000. That's a little bit slow. That's our XY movement. That's really slow. We might change that. We'll give this a try at first, and then we'll see if we can change it to up its performance. And 1,000's kind of middle speed. Like, it's a decent speed, but it'd be nicer if we could get that 120 closer to 3,000. Well, we'll see how it works. Okay. So let's load an image here. So I'm going to open up a file, and let's load Kirby. I like Kirby because there's a lot of jumping in Kirby. So Kirby here is going to start down here, then have to jump and go back and forth. Lots of jumping, lots of white space for it to have to travel over. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so it's black and white, line to line, 10 lines per millimeter. Looking good. Next. And yeah, we should be able to do about 3,200. That works. Definitely want M4. S max is 1,000. We won't worry about S min right now unless we're going to be grayscale engraving. Let's make this small. Let's make it like 40 by 40. Let's, I don't know, 25 by 25. Let's make it about an inch. Okay. There we go. 49 seconds. We can wait for that. Okay. So let's, oh, that's right. We should home the thing, huh? So I'm going to hit home. Okay. It homes. It homes nice. It's pretty quiet. I think that's cool. The loudest part I think is the fan. It came with these little pieces of wood, so we're gonna give that a try, and we'll take a close look at it. So we place the wood down. Actually, I'm gonna move it up just a little bit. Okay. And then it came with this clear. It's called they call it a film in the instructions. Let's see. Where did I put that film? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to place the film here and then drop the laser until it touches that film. Whoa. There we go. Heard that fan speed change. Cool. Okay. Oh. That piece of metal's a little bit wobbly, but that's okay. I think we'll do this just fine. But yeah, there's the film. It's just a clear piece of acrylic. That's our focusing. Okay. So let's do a frame around this thing. Whoops. Did not set 0. My bad. Okay, let's set 0 first. This little globe icon. Now let's do a frame. Alright, tiny little thing. Okay, let's hit play. Okay. Not the best jumping, but still doing good. Lines are still looking nice and sharp. Okay, lots of smoke. I think it's supposed to be birch, but it doesn't smell like birch. It smells a little off. Maybe it's a different type of birch, but that does not smell like birch smoke. Huh. I don't know. The engraving's looking fine. We'll take a look at it in just a second. All right, just about there. Laser GRBL shows the little blue spot right at the top of his head. It seems to be doing all right. It's nice and quiet. It seems to be solid, rigid. We'll take a really close look at the engraving once it's done. All right. Yeah, looks pretty good here. Right, nice clean lines, nice smooth. A little bit of smoke under his eyes, but that makes sense. A quick sanding can fix that. Like I can't expect it not to. But yeah, looking good. But I'd like it to go a little bit faster than this. So let's speed it up just a little bit here. So I'm gonna flip it over here. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to GRBL, laser GRBL, and reload the picture. And let's see, what are we doing? Let's make it a little bit bigger, maybe. I think I'm gonna do 8 lines per millimeter for this. But yeah, let's make it like, I don't know, 40 big. And let's actually let's reload that file. Let's not do an engrave. Let's do a vectorize. There we go. Do a vectorize with yeah, sure, horizontal filling. And 1 line, maybe 2 lines per millimeter. That should work. Okay. And that border speed 2400, that's pretty slow. That's good. Yeah, let's see how that works. Okay. So right now it's estimating 21 seconds. Yeah, right. It's going to take longer than that. But let's hit play. Let's see what happens. There it goes. And it's going back and forth there, drawing all those lines, and it's going to trace around it. And we're going to check the quality of those lines. We want to look for stepping and wobbles on the close-up cam. Okay. There we go. Now it's tracing. Yeah, these little corners here and here we want to see. Okay. So it's done. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, a little bit of stair step in there. So, like, let's see if we have something sharp to point. Maybe not. Okay. So if you look at right over here, see this line right there? There's a little bit of stair stepping, and down here there's a little bit of a wobble. Okay. So the vectorizing, the high speed vectorizing, there's a tiny bit of wobble. Not that you do it much, but I'm sure we could fix that. And yeah, right there, all over his eyes, there's a little bit of wobbles going up and down. And his mouth wobbles. So a little bit of wobble there. What I'm curious is, like, if you look overhead, you'll see that the laser's way far down. And so, like, I guess we can pull this up just a little bit. See how the rails are, like, right up here? But the laser's way down here, so all the weight. So I think that's where wobble comes from. Which I think if I, like, brought this up, let's see. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to find something to stilt it on. Here we go. My little air bridge. Let's give that another try. Okay. And let's see. Let's get Kirby and flip it upside down here. Where's my expensive focus? There it is. Okay. I guess I'll put them together, then drop it. Okay, so not quite so. Oh, that's a little too tight there. Let's try that. Okay. That's still too tight. Let's see. Okay. One thing I don't like is that the focuser, the little holder knob there, that's metal into metal. And so it's going to leave a bunch of marks and it's going to pot some of it. So if there's enough of a groove, it'll keep falling in that groove and you won't be able to focus it like elsewhere. Okay. So let's give this another try. Okay. So here's Kirby again. See that zeroed. Let's hit play. Let's see how that looks. See if the stair stepping's part of the motion or just because it's dangling down too low. And yeah, that smell is not normal birch. It must be treated with something. I don't know, it looks better so far. We'll look at it in the close up cam in just a second. Alright, that's a lot of smoke. Oh yeah, that's much better. Cool. Cool. So not nearly the same amount of wobbles. Like it's still a little bit like down here there's still some a little bit of stepping, but his eyes look a lot better, right? The lines, there's a little bit of wobble there, but still not bad. Yeah, okay. So that's looking better. Still not perfect, but pretty good. You probably want to do this like an engraving, and this is also like really close. So this is Kirby, right? And that's my finger. So, like, this is a very close up of the image. So you might not even be able to see these details like with the normal eye. But still, that's looking good. Okay. So let's see if we can get this thing to cut. Okay. So let's see. We'll put that down. We'll focus it way down there. Okay. And let's see. What are we gonna cut? Oh, whoops. See, there we go. Let's cut a. Let's see. Let's find a ninja star. Ninja star is always fun. Ninja star. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, those are good ones. See if we can find more like that. Let's go to images. Yeah, I say images, but it shows me, you know, ads. I didn't say ads. Let's see, let's do clip art. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll go with this one. Let's see if it saves as a PNG. We can do PNG. Cool. Okay. So let's take laser gerbil here. Open up that ninja star, and we'll do a vectorize. So no filling. Okay. I'll go next. And I have no idea where this thing would cut at. I'm going to try 300 and see if 300 works. I'm going to make it tiny to start with. I'm going to make it like, I don't know, 25, about an inch. Inch tall. Okay. Uh, let's give it a try. See what happens. See how much smoke we can make. So what is that? 300. So that'd be 5 speed. Maybe we'll do 2 passes. We'll see what happens there. Oh, it actually cut it already. I'm going to stop it. It cut it in one pass. That's surprising. Well, I don't know what type of wood this is either. Let's go home. Okay. Oh, nice. That's a little burn mark, of course. I should have put foil down. My bad. Let's take a closer look. So nice, clean edges. Okay. Oh, did not return perfectly to 0. That circle did not return. So if you look at the top of the circle here, you'll see that it started up there, came around, and did not return to the same point. And let's look at the file. Now, file looks good. File hasn't come to the same point. But our close-up does not show that. Huh. Okay. So, little bit of wobble there in this configuration. Okay. Let's uh let's try something a little bit different. I'm going to put a different type of wood in here. Something a lot prettier. So, oh, I guess I'll come all the way out. Okay. I've got this piece of hickory. I guess I should lift the laser first. Okay. Let's get that focused. There we go. And let's come down just a little bit. Okay. So, let's see. My review so far of this machine, it's pretty good. If I want to do engravings on things, like just back and forth, yeah, I think it'll be great. If I want to do like cutouts, yeah, I think it'd be great. If I want to do like vectorized art, it's got a little bit of wobble close up. I might do that if I want to do like CAD cutouts. Like if I design a little part in CAD and like have all these like screw holes and stuff. I don't know if I trust it to punch out the holes, right? Because I saw it start up here but not return all the way back, and that might be my belt. I guess I could pull on that a little bit. So let's go to the upper cam. Okay. Yeah, that one's pretty tight. That one's also really tight, so should be fine. Nope, I did move it. I'm gonna home it again. There's the home. Just to make sure we keep everything zeroed out nicely. Okay, so let's open up Gyarados here. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's try a black and white image. Let's see what happens. Or not, sorry, not black and white, a grayscale. So there is lots of grayscale here, okay? I probably want to skip some of it. Oh, I should increase the brightness a little bit. Contrast up. Brightness up. There we go. Don't want it too dark. And then white clip. Yeah, there we go. Now we're skipping some stuff. Okay. That's pretty good. 8 lines per millimeter should be fine. Okay. Let's go next. And let's make this thing like, I don't know, 80. And engraving speed, let's go with like 4,000. Okay. And hit create. Okay. So this is going to take 12 minutes. What you can do is stop it or skip to the end. Right? What are we at here? We're at 19 minutes or so, 19 and a half minutes. So I'm going to, see, set 0 there. And I guess I'll just let it play and then I'll return in a little bit to check in on it. Looking pretty dark so far, though. Looking only dark. Oh, okay, we got some texture coming in. Yeah, actually, we got a decent amount of texture. Okay. I'm a big fan of using weak diodes for engraving, but this thing seems to be doing pretty well. Actually, yeah, really well with this. We'll see when it gets to the creature and the raft. So this is 4,000 speed on Hickory. Doing grayscale, I increased the brightness and contrast quite a bit. Because this artist, John Ken Mortison, he draws on post-it notes. So it starts off a little yellow. Yeah, it's actually doing a great job. You can already see the texture, like in this little scene here. So yeah, see all this texture of the waves, right? You get all that there inside there. And it's picking up that raft. Okay. So this thing's actually doing really well with the grayscale. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit more tuning that I'd have to do to get it to come out like perfect and vibrant, but still, just the quick guess, it's looking great. Okay, yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed here. Okay, so far, my thoughts on this machine is, let's see. So the price I think is around 600 for this. Actually, I don't know what the price is. Let's look that up real fast. So let's open up internet here. Type in AtomStack. Okay, there we go. Atom-stack.com. Let's see. And this is a A5 M50. Okay, that what's right here. Oh, A10 Pro 50. Okay, let's see, where do we go? We got lasers here around here somewhere. So P7, M40, P9, M50, A5 M50 Pro. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at this. So, okay. Yeah, it does have an ultra fine spot for sure. Okay. Can't quite verify that. I don't know why they'd like advertise that. That's all right. Okay. Oh, I don't think I have the Pro. I think I just have the A5 M50. Mine doesn't have that screen there. Does it have a port for it? Oh, it does have a port. It has this little HDMI looking port. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so right over here it's got a little port for something to plug in that I just noticed. So I guess it comes in like cooler versions. Okay. So let's find the A5 M50. A5 M50. There you go. Okay. So 100-watt CO2 laser engraving effect? No, I wouldn't say so. I've used 90-watt CO2s before, and they work very different. Uh, yeah, it's a much better engraving than a 90-watt can do, first of all. And, engraving effect? No. A diode will always engrave better than a CO2. Well, not always, but almost always, a diode will engrave better. Just the spot smaller and it leaves more wood there burnt instead of removing it. Yeah, it's a quick installation, I think. Oh, that's some thick cutting. Okay, yeah. Uh, business starters, yeah. Hobbyists for sure. Designers, yeah. Artists, homemakers, professionals, yeah. I think anybody like if you're looking, I don't know, for a good laser and you're not going to build your own. I'm a big fan of building your own, but if you're going to buy one, this thing, oh, there it goes. Okay, this thing seems to be pretty solid. Okay, so what is that? $400 for that? Let's see, the head itself is worth at least 100. The the motors and stuff, another $40 or $50 a driver. I don't know. I think that's a decent price for something like this, already kitted for you. Like, what do we got here? We got a little weak NEMA 17, but that's okay. Another medium NEMA 17, but still, they move good. They move really well. You got that connecting rod, which I really like. That thing is, it keeps it straight. I don't know. I like those. I like when I see that on machines. Uh, let's see. The whole belt system. I don't know. I've never was a fan of the the pulleys right in the frame, but seems to be working well. The controller. I'm still wondering what's in here. I'd like to open this up and like actually see what we're talking to. It looks like it supports 6-axis, which makes me think it'll support a rotary axis also. The whole frame, like very simple, very easy to build. Looks like it's very easy to upgrade too. And so you can just buy longer, like just these bars that are longer. I guess that'd be really easy. And then you have to get longer belts. Like if you wanted to make it wider, you'd have to get a longer gantry here, a longer extender bar or coupler, longer of each of those. So making it wider would be tough, but making it longer looks like it'd be really easy. So it looks like pretty upgradable. Oh, and that picture! Look at that picture. Okay, so that picture is actually looking great. Like, for just dropping it in there, that is amazing looking grayscale off a diode, like onto hickory. So I'm pretty impressed there. So let's see downsides. Yeah, it is a little wobbly like that, so you can't really run it at full speed. I would like to speed it up, but I didn't like how it was performing at just that regular speed with those little engravings. These guys. So yeah, like I said, the cut didn't quite finish there. So doing small, like tiny things. Again, like that's my fingernail next to it. So like, yeah, my finger can cover it, right? So this is some really tiny stuff, but still, it'd be cool if it came back to that 0 point. And then here's Kirby. Right, Kirby's looking pretty good, except for it's got some stairs along here, and yeah, where else did I see stairs? That's about it on this one. The other Kirby though, when it was far away, yeah, lots of stairs. So stairs down here, stair steps over here, right? Again, a lot more stair steps. Even his eyes got wobbles. So the way it is with oh, that's funny. I took a Ninja Star to Kirby, but the way it is focused so high like that, oh, like it's prone to wobble if you go too fast. Yeah, how is this going? This seems to be going well. Whoops. Still have AtomStack up. Okay, but $400, like I don't know. I've uh I've been building lasers for years now and like using all sorts of laser modules. I do like these laser modules. This 5.5 watt with with the lensing in there. It's more than just like a diode. There's tons of lensing that keeps that beam small and tight. Same thing with their double stuff. They're uh, they're dual. I've got some of the. I don't know if it's theirs, but I've got some dual 5 watts. Let's see, where's our menu? Categories. There we go. Laser engraver. See, oh, this is cool. The X20. I'd like to. One of these days, I'd like to try that out. Let's see, where is our 80 watts? Maybe they don't call it 6 watt. Yeah, they have some dual lasers that are really nice. That work great. Anyways, okay. Well, let's take a look at Kirby, or not Kirby, Jonkin Mortensen. So this is what the engraving's supposed to look like, right? And let's see how it's doing so far. Like, it's actually doing really well. Like, tons of grayscale, tons of detail. I'll show you up on the close-up camera once it's done. Where are we at here? Or 11 minutes into 13 minutes? Yeah. It'll, it'll get there. There are little waves in the image, though. Dude, how do I describe those? I don't know. I'll show you those on the close-up cam. It's not a big deal, but they exist. And it might be no, that's not the wood. That's definitely the motion. So I guess so. That's really smooth motion. That's very smooth motion. Hopefully I didn't mess it up there by touching. Nah, it looks fine. Yeah, these are some of the tougher images to engrave too. Like getting a good grayscale image on a piece of wood with what was it, grayscale type imaging. So I could do like dithering and usually get a pretty good image. But going back and forth, getting that actual like full high definition grayscale image can be pretty tough. Okay, now it's just doing black up top. I think I might be too impatient to watch it do black. Okay, let's stop it. Okay, let's go back to the home point, move up, and let's move it under the close-up camera. Take a close look. Move Kirby out of the way. Okay. Yeah, check that out. Look at all that detail. Like, see those edge lines here? That always pops up because that's the wood, right? The wood actually has those lines, so of course it's going to show up in the engraving. But it's got these lines going across. They're a little tough to see, but I can see them. It's something I notice because I do all these lasering. But like, yeah, it just goes back and forth with all these little lines that I don't know. I notice it, but yeah, look at that. Like here's what it's supposed to be, right? And then here's what. Whoops, not that one. There we go. That's what it turned out. So yeah, this beautiful grayscale imaging. So like, yeah, the texture and the waves, the thing's hair, right? Check that out, right? So the thing still has hair. Not quite as detailed, but still, there's little hair pieces. And also, like, if we did it further out, it would have turned out because there's my finger, right? So this is like super up close. If I do a much larger version, like this is going to turn out just beautiful and sharp. So really impressed with the grayscale abilities of this thing. Okay, you can even see that little, there's sort of a little creature in there or something. All right, that even showed up. So even that slight little color change there right? So this slight little change in tone still showed up there. So yeah, it's a cool machine. Uh, thank you guys for sending me this, and yeah, I'll figure out some way to give it away to probably one of my subscribers. If you're interested in this machine, let me know. I guess I don't really know how to like run a contest, right? Oh, whoops, we're not over there, are we? We're over here. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's go back to the machine and this. So yeah, my review. I guess let's see. If we were doing stars, I give it 4 stars for a laser machine. I'm kind of biased for my own personally, but still, like I don't know. It's a decent price. It's a great laser head. The controller seems to work well. Yeah, yeah, 4 out of 5. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about it or want to see it do anything else, let me know. I'll keep it for a couple weeks and then I'll find somewhere to either donate it or get rid of. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching.